Hey, hey, hey! Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, and look what we got for us today. They asked me if I would do a little video on this Norton 850 Commando. Check that little hot rod out. I've only driven one other one, and that was the John Player edition, so this is going to be a real treat for me. Just a gorgeous looking machine. This is a 1973, here's the sticker, 1973 Norton Roadster 850, and there's a tag on it. Looks pretty neat. I think the guy that owned this, I talked to him the other day, he traded it in for a Super Meteor, I believe, and I think he said he'd owned it for 40 years, and it was he rode it all the time. I mean, he did ride it, and he said he was just getting a little old to, you know, kickstart things anymore. It's just a gorgeous machine, absolutely gorgeous machine. So they had a, I think it's 829cc engine, at least that's what my sticker says here. About 60 horsepower. It's an air-cooled parallel twin. Check that out. The cams are down here, the valves are up here. External oil lines. Dual Amal carburetors. Absolutely gorgeous looking machine. 4-speed transmission, kickstart only. Hey, look at that, the Harley and Indian guys, huh? Nice, very nice. One of the neat things I like about this, the engine and transmissions are separate. One is the engine cants forward about 15 degrees, but check out this primary cover. It's bolted from the center only. There's no hardware on the or on the edge. Just a really good looking thing. Here's the coil packs over here. Like any good British bike from the day. It's got a little spot of oil behind it. Just a gorgeous looking machine. Hey, while we're here, check out the mechanical brake. So right here to here, cable, the adjuster back here. Let's see where the electronics at. Oh, down here. Right here.
They're off over here.
Nifty, nifty. It's got the old pencil pipes on it, the original pencil pipes, chrome chain guard, big old drum brake on the back there. Hey, original blinkers, huh? I don't know if those are original, but they're there. Made in England, chrome fenders, grab rail, all kinds of goodies. Just jumping over here to the front. I don't know what size the tubes are or what the travel is, but there is a disc on there. I think the disc is something like 10 inches. Oh, it's got new tires. Brand new tires. Yeah, front and rear. Absolutely amazing. Let's see, what else can I find here? All kinds of nifty things. It's 1 up, 3 down for shifting. Here's the indicator here. Speedo drive back here. How about a tack drive? Let's try to find that. That's right here. So the cam is probably in here. Points under that cover. I don't know if this one's been converted to electronics or not. To get the seat off, you loosen these on each side and the seat just kind of pops off. Chrome grab bar. A very good looking machine, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. You know, those carburetors look new. Absolutely gorgeous looking thing. I love these bent intakes. They had to, so the Atlas had the motor straight up and down, the carburetors went straight back. When they tilted the motor forward, like this at the 15 degrees, the carburetors were up here like this. So they had to put a bend in the intakes so that they could get the carburetors to fit under the tank. Look at the size of that air filter. Isn't that amazing? An absolutely beautiful bike. Jumping up here, barrel grips. I'm not going to pretend to know what all these mean. I don't know what they are actually. I'm guessing that's a kill switch. Hydraulic brake reservoir here. The big old barrel grips, throttle, brake, clutch of course. Smith gauge right here for the speedo. Same with the tachometer. I'm guessing these are magnetic. There's a guy up the road, can't think of his business name. Smith Works, I think is what it's called. That he can rebuild, repair, new faces, new guts. He can recrimp the sides on them, the whole bit. This is probably a light switch, not sure. One of these is probably a generator light. The other is probably a high beam light, or I'm not sure what the lights all are actually. You know what I think? I think it's time for us to gear up and go for a bike ride. Wahoo! Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, hey, hey! First kick. 1 up, 3 down. If I can get it into gear. We're going to live on the edge. We're going to try to do our spin test here. Oh, that has torque. That has got real torque. Excellent feeling clutch. I've only rode, it's 1 up, 3 down. Not 1 up, the rest up. I've only driven one 850 in my life, and that was a John Player special. So this is a real treat. I've driven several of the 750s. Wow, talk about smooth. Holy moly, that is nice. That should be, this is an extra smooth motorcycle. That's amazing. Possibly one of the smoothest British bikes I've ran. Get our mirror right here. Picks up like mad. This thing is fabulous. Choke right here, by the way. That is amazing. The brakes are the brakes are not that great. How's that? We got to give the brakes a break. Look at this. Spin around, spin around, spin around. No problem. Again, one up, the rest down. I think I went 2 gears. So we should be in third now. Look at that. The sound is fabulous. That should be 4. Holy moly! What a beaut! What a beautiful machine! That is fabulous. I want to try that again. The brakes are probably really good for 1973, right? Okay, let's do this again. I am impressed. This is one of the fastest of the vintage British bikes I've ever rode. When I drove the John Player, I couldn't open it up. They told me not to. I don't think they own that bike. I think that bike was going to be in the auction. They're having an auction on August 24th here at Baxter Cycle. VanderbrinkAuctions.com. That's plural, auctions plural. If you want to go and check out the bikes, or go to BaxterCycle.com. Wow. Holy moly. You get over 5 and it really gets angry. I like it. There is top gear. Holy cow, what a treat. This is awesome. This is fabulous. They got brand new tires on it. Oh, I wonder what the tag, I think I read the tag. I think it was $8,900. This would be a good one for that price. Like I said, I think this is a guy, he'd owned it for 40 years. He always had it in every year for service. Randy was telling me that. This thing is absolutely fabulous. If y'all are in the market for a newer used Royal Enfield Triumph Classic British bike like this one, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Barney, Iowa, or go to BaxterCycle.com. Tell those fine folks that fuzzy biker, that's me, sent ya. I better be paying attention to my driving here, huh? The gear shifter is not only is it on the right, which is fine, but it's upside down. This thing is a great motorcycle. I am thoroughly impressed with this. You know, it may not have great brakes, but look at this. Like, do the spin. I don't know the wheelbase. I tried to look it up, and we just could not find it online. So I guess that might have been an optional extra, right? Couldn't find the seat height either. Holy moly! It's a rocket ship. There's 60 horsepower stock. What a grin of a machine. What a grin of a machine. Totally in love with it. Absolutely digging this one. What a beauty. What a beauty. Just rips around like, oh my goodness. And it's such smooth power. You know, it had that isoelastic or isometric mounting system. The engine was totally isolated from the bike frame. I think even the exhaust pipes were isolated. Look at this. Look how well this thing turns. Look at that. Holy moly. That is crazy. What a grin. I am liking this a lot. A lot. That shifter is awesome. The transmission is great. Very smooth motors. We gotta go. Let's go make some noise. Wow. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. What a guy has to bear in mind is that the going forward part is excellent. The slowing down part is 1973, right? Oh, what a grin of a machine. The only vibration is really at lower speeds. Once you hit the R's up there, it just smooths right out. This is by far the funnest British bike I've rode yet. Vintage. And they're all fun. They are all an absolute hoot to ride. But this one is a real machine, and I know I say that about all of them. But get down here and try this one out. And the handling is superb. Like I said, I think this was the guy that owned it for 40 years, so he took put a lot of love into it. I think I'm in first gear. Let's see what we can do about it. We'll do the spin in the bridge test here. Loads of torque. Absolutely loads of torque. Look at that. Oh, it sounds good. Let's see if we can do the hill spin test. And I'm all about the spin test today, aren't I? Look at that. Look at that. Wow. My new favorite bikes here. Next time you all make it to the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, make sure you stop right here at the D-Rail Grill. Try their Wahoo burger. Gotta remember the shifting pattern. So sitting on it, I think my knees and my hips are about the same level, straight line between them. My heels feel like they're slightly behind my knees. Let me look. A little bit. I got a little bit of room there, so there's not a lot of angle. I am leaning forward to the bars, just a bit. Very nice. It's a comfortable place to be. It's got the long flat seat. Alrighty. It's so smooth. This has got to be one of the smoothest ones yet. That's really mind-blowing. That's Motorcycle Park over yonder. Last week that was full of cyclists from all over the world, all over the place. That's Motorcycle Field over there. On August 24th, the afternoon, they're going to have an auction. And that whole field will be full of hundreds of motorcycles. It will spin the tire on this loose gravel. I can't help myself, can I? Just can't help myself. What a great bike. This is a real treat to ride. This is a real treat of a motorcycle to ride. Very impressed with this one. As I am with them all, of course. Baxter's does a great job. What a hot rod. You know what? Let's go over here to the looking glass and see what we got, okay? Got to remember the brakes here. Look at that hot rod. I cannot flat foot it. I've got a 30-inch inseam. Check out that is just pure art, isn't it? One of the best looking British motorcycles ever made. Of course, British motorcycles are gorgeous in any form, it seems. The chrome fender, the chrome shocks, the chrome pipes, the aluminum engine, the aluminum back there by the foot pegs, the chrome front end, chrome wheels. that disc. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. So smooth. That transmission is absolutely crisp. I drove an Atlas a few weeks ago. I called it a brute in a suit. It was a very good looking motorcycle. I would say possibly even better looking than this. And after I just called this the best looking British bike. And I tell you what, that was a bike you had to treat it rough to get it to do well. You know, it liked to be revved and pushed and, you know, stomped on, and this thing is just smooth. It just works so very well, so very well. Very impressed with this thing, very impressed. I think the weight, trying to remember what that was, 414 pounds. I think that was dry weight though. That'd be about 188 kilograms, I believe. We couldn't find a seat height or a wheelbase, but anyway, you know what? We better take this hot rod back. What a beauty. What an absolutely beautiful machine. If y'all are interested in a new or used Royal Enfield Triumph classic British bike like this one, need parts, accessories, segment jigs, doodads, coke, jackets, boots, socks and underwear, vintage British motorcycle parts. Baxter Cycle is the largest supplier of British vintage motorcycle parts. Did I say that right? In North America. Say that fast. Anyway, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell those fine folks that Fuzzy Biker sent you. That's me. Listen to this, Exhaust Pipe Alley. I like it. All right, y'all. It's a beautiful day out there somewhere. It's a beautiful day here. I'm going to hop on another gorgeous motorcycle and go for a bike ride. Y'all do the same if you can. Wahoo! Yippee-yi-yay! Yippee-yi-yo! Down the road we go. Beautiful, beautiful machine.